by which a solar cell is able to convert sunlight into solar electricity. Concentrated solar power. Concentrated solar power is a system which uses lenses or mirror to focus a large area of sunlight onto a small area. Next speaker, please.
I'm going to talk about the disadvantage and disadvantage of
Your name.
The advantage of solar energy is abundant. The potential of solar energy is beyond imagination. This means that the solar energy is very cheap. The other advantage is that solar energy is environmental friendly. This means that it does not pollute the environment. Solar energy is sustainable and renewable source of energy. The disadvantage of solar energy here. Solar energy is not constant. Solar energy is not constant because the access to sunlight is limited to daytime. Energy storage systems are more stable but expensive technologies. Certain solar cells require materials that's high expensive and rare in nature.
Only once more. I'm Marjorie Mweemba. I'm going to talk about wind energy and how it's derived. Wind energy, this is a term used to describe the process by which energy is produced. It can be mechanical or electrical energy.
Mechanical again.
Which requires little or no water and creates no air pollution. Production of wind energy. For energy to be produced, wind must be produced. Therefore, wind turbine is a device which converts kinetic energy to electrical energy.
Good morning once more. My name is
You can't say I call upon the next step. You just run away.
Good morning once more. My name is I'm going to talk about the merits of wind energy and the demerits of wind energy. The merits are wind energy is free and a renewable resource. Wind energy gets wind. Good morning once more. My name is Ageti. I'm going to talk about the merits and the demerits of wind energy. Wind energy. The merits of wind energy are wind energy is free and a renewable resource. Wind energy is also a source of clean and dynamic electricity. Wind power plants are built to reduce impact on the environment. And the demerits are the technology requires a higher initial investment. There are some concerns over the noise produced by the rotor blades. Wind energy does not always blow when electricity is needed. Thank you.
Good morning once more. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about biomass as a source of energy. What is biomass? Biomass, this is organic matter from plants and animals. Biomass is carbon-based and is composed of organic components like oxygen and hydrogen. The process by which plants store sunlight is called photosynthesis. Animals get this energy source by eating up plants. The sources of biomass are crop waste, manure, and garbage. The uses of biomass can be either used as direct heat or can be used to generate electricity. This is done by burning up garbages and waste, which produces steam that runs up a turbine to produce electricity. Biomass can also be used to produce methane gases, biodiesels, and biofuels. The advantages of biomass are: it is a renewable source of energy. It is carbon-based. It is carbon-based and its biofuels are clean. The other advantage is that biomass is worldwide. The disadvantages of biomass is that it is expensive to extract. The other disadvantage of biomass is that it conserves a lot of land for all its processes to be completed. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a world of energy indeed. Now, we have seen the sources of energy. Some are renewable and some are not renewable. Now, we have seen now to say this world can't go without energy. We can't do anything without energy. Now, let us look at the statistics here in Zambia. The uses of electricity. One thing that we must understand is that all the primary sources, be it biomass, hydropower, wind, solar, they integrate into electricity. So the main source of energy that it is the secondary source of energy that is integrated into is electricity. So you can use biomass, like nuclear power, wind, or solar to integrate it into what? Electrical power. Now, let us look at the use of electrical power in Zambia generally. As you can see from this chart here, most of the electricity is used to what? In the mining industry. And you know our copper mining industry is also, it brings income to Zambia. So electricity is very important in this regard. It is followed by 11% of households at home. No one can tell me to say you can stay there the whole week without television, without eating. Electricity is used to what? In also our homes. It is followed by 8% of government and other services. Offices use electricity. Government offices, they use also electricity.
1 minute.
Right. So the other percentage of electricity is used it is used in the what? Agriculture and forestry. So we can see to ourselves, friends, ladies and gentlemen, we can't do without energy. No mining. We can't live in homes without electricity. Households and the government can't operate without what? The government also can't operate without electricity. Therefore, energy is a very important aspect on earth. Thank you.
Line up now for your appearance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these are friends of presenting. Before we allocate the marks, we just look at their appearance, look at them. Do they look good? Yes. Look at their shoes, are they polished?
Yes.
And the ladies, please show us your nails, all of you. Are they clean?
Yes.
What about the salon? They take time to go to the salon?
They wait.
Okay, turn around, you see your behind. Turn around. Now, do they look presentable from behind?
Yes.
Group 2. How much do you allocate? A, B, or C? A, the lowest, C is the highest. A, B, or C? A is the lowest, C is the highest.
B.
B. Okay, you can face us now.
Hey. They're looking good, eh? Benza ede kureba abatutengena bata bali bafai ndi pale hapo na hapo pandu abana babo wameshakubana kashi kapombwe oh waitenga wewe ropa isa babaji Bana tuma phone. Kukazi. Kia bana nani gani?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately when you're the first group to pass, most of the time you panic. So there was a lot of panicking. To my illustration, you went an extra round to do research. You have all the detail, but you couldn't match your presentation with the element you had on the PowerPoint. You wanted something practical. Give us an example. You show us your point there. So there was a poor illustration. So personally, we considering that as part of your performance, that was Malasha, 40%. Now, thanks to the element of research and the poem and the statistic, we thought that we should consider your presentation and release it to 60. And that 60, you need to give a big thanks to Mutengo Gertrude and Mweemba Pious, who were the best speakers. You have 4 minutes and 3 questions to answer. You know the rule, you have 60. If you pass the question, you can raise your mark. If you fail, then you go back to 40. Question number 1. My question is directed to my friend Annie. Annie, you have just given us a good, a presentation on source of energy. How could you explain the load shedding that you are having in Zambia? And if you were president of the Republic of Zambia, what would you have done really to alleviate or eradicate this load shedding that you are having? The question is worth 5 marks. You take it or you pass it to the group. 1 minute.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, load shedding in Zambia has been load shedding in Zambia has been caused by few power plants that generate electricity. For example, when we look at Zambia, we don't have nuclear power stations. We have not yet utilized biomass. We just depend on what? Hydroelectric power. And you know, the rain is unpredictable. Sometimes, this year it doesn't fall well, so water levels fluctuate. That's why there has been a lot of load shedding in Zambia. We depend on almost one source of energy, which is hydropower. Now, if I was the president, I would invest in the erection of new or other power plants like nuclear. I would invest in nuclear energy, also biomass, to keep this load shedding which is happening in Zambia. Thank you.
Audience, are you satisfied?
Yes.
Okay, 3 out of 5. So from 60, you go to 65. 63, sorry. Next question. The question is directed to the group. And anyone can pick up or discuss. We've discussed how many sources of energy, about 5, if not mistaken. Out of the many sources we have discussed, what could be, from your research, what could be the best source of energy amongst the sources we have discussed, and why would that be the best source of energy? 5 marks. One minute. Comes out. Group 2, get ready outside.
Because it's a standing abundant, and you can never learn how to
solar energy, because you can never run out of this energy. You could have it to work.
Okay, 4 out of 5.
Wow.
57. Now, audience, is there anyone with a question? Any questions from the audience?
Będzie waka question.
Then we'll take the question. My next question is directed to Chanda. Where's Mr. Chanda? Ah, the one. Then I'll pick on Gertrude. Gertrude, you are very good. Now let's see if really you are good. I just want to know, the question is of 3 marks. I want to know, what do you really know with our parents back home in the village? How do they survive when it comes to energy? And our forefathers, which kind of technique were they using to face the energy problem? 3 marks. Pick it or you pass it to the group. 1 minute.
It's the
Please give your soft copies and gentlemen extra.
The energy source which being used very much with biomass. This is because they used to burn wood for cooking. That's one of the uses of biomass. And for lighting, what time they used to like burn wood in the bushes, they go again for lighting. So biomass is the energy source which they used to use.
Congratulations, 5 marks. Now, from now on, it's up to you. If you are satisfied with your 70%, you leave it there. But if you take the question, if you fail, you lose. If you are confident, you have extra marks. Alright, now, The next question is worth 10 marks. You get it, you have 80%, you fail, you have 60%. And my question is directed to Marjorie. Marjorie, beautiful, you started very well, but you panicked at the end. You have to learn to speak publicly. Yes, Marjorie. What is the project concerning energy sources which is being discussed with the World Bank concerning both countries, Zambia and Zimbabwe? And how much is the funding? 10 marks.
Se vende na papata aí curcucha.
Hey, don't go first. Let's have a remembrance picture.
Kata bawa itu na bawa. Apa bawa itu? Ah, di sana itu lah pada.
Don't want to Just a remembrance picture.